Are you in the market for a glycol chiller? If so, this Penguin Chillers 2/3 horsepower XL might be the one for you. Just to break it down and make it simple, yes, 10 out of 10, 100%, I recommend this unit if you're in the market for something of this size. If you want to know why, keep watching. Hey fellow hop killers, my name is Dylan with the Hop Killer Brewery. We're bringing the brews, reviews, and how-tos. And in this episode, we're going to do a 6-month review on this Penguin Chillers 2/3 horsepower XL unit. I have 6 months of experience with this unit, over the course of which have been the hottest months. I'm going to break it down into a few bullet points, but number one being quality. This thing came ready to rock right off the pallet. Yes, I said pallet. It's a little tiny pallet that they ship this via freight on. It's super straightforward. You just plug it in, fill it up, turn it on. It's preset to 28 degrees Fahrenheit, at least mine was. And within an hour, you're ready to go. Not to mention, it is built like a tank. Casters are nice. Fan's great. I mean, everything about it works as it should. Everything inside, as far as like the coils and whatnot go, look like they're gonna hold up for a long time, as long as I don't do anything, basically to break it. Number two would be reliability. Like I said earlier, I've had this in use, cold crashing, lagering, regular fermentation temps for 2 half-barrel fermenters over the summer months, some of which of the days reached 116 degrees, which basically was about 100 to 105 degrees in my garage where this was running. Throughout these hottest months, it definitely was seeing 80 on the low end and 100 degrees Fahrenheit on the high, minus the anomaly days like 116 like I stated before, and it didn't skip a beat. It just kept doing its thing no matter what I set the temperature to on the fermenters, whether I was cold crashing or holding lager temps, which are pretty close. Didn't skip a beat. Like I said, I'm only using 2 half-barrel fermenters. If you look at the BTU breakdown for this unit in particular, you're more than able to find out how many fermenters you're able to run off this, which is quite a bit. I mean, realistically, this thing can run multiple 1-barrel fermenters, and the lower in size you go, the more it can handle, and I really wouldn't see a problem having 4, 5, 6 half-barrel fermenters, so, unless I started cold crashing them all at the same time. But anyway, reliability, so far, over 6 months of use in the hottest time of the year, no problem. Another reason I would recommend this unit is, to me, it's kind of future-proof. This unit could be something you could grow into if you only have 1 fermenter currently, or 1 or 2. You can add more in the future if you wanted, and this thing would handle it no problem on a homebrew level. That being said, even on a nano brew scale, like if you wanted to open a 1-barrel or 2-barrel brewery, this is something you utilize if you had a few 1-barrel or 2-barrel fermenters. So whether you're just starting out or you have aspirations to take it to a professional level, this is something that would be worth considering, in my opinion. Now let's talk about price. This thing is basically $1,600 US, and it's a little more expensive than its competition, but what I think makes it stand out is, one, it's made here in the United States. To some, that's not a big deal. To some, it is. To me, I feel like it's worth the money to spend extra, knowing I'm supporting a company who does business here in the US and doesn't just import it over from out of seas, just like a lot of other companies like SS Brewtech and Blickman do. Also comes with a 1-year warranty right off the bat, but you have the option to upgrade to a 2 or 3-year warranty. I personally didn't, just because of the reputation Penguin Chiller has. I felt like the 1 year was good enough. I can't wait to check in 2 or 3 years to see if I'm eating those words, or if this unit really has kind of stood the test of time when it comes to longevity over more than just a 6-month period. Now, after the last video, which was the setup video, I'll make sure to link it down in the description below, the folks over at Penguin Chillers watched the video and they noted 2 things. One, the user manual that I show in the video has since been updated, and it comes in a PDF format. Just kind of expands more on the unit itself, how to mix glycol, troubleshooting, all kinds of stuff, setup included. It's really great. It went from that little pamphlet to like 12 pages, so tons of information there that's going to come with the unit. Also, when I noted the kind of sharp edges here on these tubing and cable little ports, that they would consider and are going to talk about potentially adding something there to protect the tubing. I said that might be an issue when I set it up, and as I moved the unit over here in this part of my garage to make the video, I had to pull the vinyl tubing out, and sure enough, the way I sandwiched the tubings in the hole, when I pulled them out, it basically kind of scored the outside of that tubing, which isn't a big deal. We don't buy super thin tubing, but it is, something to consider that they could do to elevate their product, which based on the last email and the conversation I had with them through that, it seems like something they're going to work on. So I wouldn't be surprised, next year to see these units rolling out with something to protect your tubing from here on out, which is awesome. And I appreciate a company who appreciates feedback and tries to improve their product. I feel like that speaks a lot on the company themselves. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I 100% recommend this unit for anybody looking for one of this capability. Not everybody needs something this big. I understand that. So, looking at smaller options, Penguin Chiller does offer smaller ones, which I will make sure to link their website in the description below. This has been awesome. I mean, really, to put it through the paces over the hottest part of the year, for 6 months, I don't regret this purchase in any way whatsoever. I really don't. And I appreciate that it's made here in the United States of America. And I really appreciate, their constant wanting to improve on their product, like they did with the user manual. That's something small, but it shows that they're really trying to make their product better and different from the competition. And I appreciate that. Who would I not recommend this to? I wouldn't recommend this to a person only going to have one fermenter. If you're really not going to grow into the unit, maybe get a smaller size. But really, if you think you're going to have at least 2, 3, maybe more, I definitely would recommend this unit. You won't regret it. You can grow into it. You don't have to worry about running out of BTU, space to basically do exactly what you want to do with your configuration of fermenters. If you want to be able to cold crash and lager and regular fermentation temperatures for like an ale on 4 half barrel uni tanks, this is your unit. Yeah, it's a little higher price by a few bucks, or I say a few bucks, $100. But in my opinion, the fact that they offer the warranty and they even offer extended warranties, that's really awesome. So if you're in the market, consider looking at any of the Penguin Chiller options. Again, this is the 2/3 horsepower XL version. They have smaller ones, they have bigger ones. Check them out. Again, their website will be in the description below. And yeah, great unit. I can't say any more good things about it. So I hope you enjoyed this review video. I hope it was short and sweet to the point. If you got any value out of this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you really want to see anything more brewing related content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.